Hello everybody, I am back to do a new update. It's been about over a month, so wanted to get back to this and do a new video for you guys. Start with DVDs like normal. First one up I got is the 25th anniversary of Saturday Night Live. Got it for $5 at Five Below, so it was something I wanted to get. It's a pretty good special. A bunch of the people come back: Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Adam Sandler, uh, David Spade, most of the people come back. Most of the alive ones. Next up we have is Crocodile Dundee 1 and 2. I'd been wanting to see the first one for a long time. I'd never seen it. So I bought this just for the hell of it. It was $10 at Walmart. I watched some of the first one. Wasn't really getting into it, so I'm going to have to give it another shot. Yeah. Next ones up I have are some Smurf releases. First off, the newest one, which was Smurfs to the Rescue. And then I bought two that I had not had yet, that have been out for a while that I haven't bought. I got World of Wonders and Smurfy Tales. And these second two were $5 each. This was 10. Just trying to keep up my Hanna-Barbera collection, trying to keep up my Smurfs collection, so I'm up to date now with all the Smurf DVDs that have been released. Next up, I bought at Disc Replay for $7. This is the Munsters, America's First Family of Fright, which is a bunch of documentaries. The Munsters, America's First Family of Fright, Fred Gwynn, More Than a Munster, Al Lewis, Forever Grandpa, and Yvonne DiCarlo, Gilded Lily, which are all documentaries about the actors. I haven't watched this yet, but I saw it and I was like, what the hell? Might as well grab it, because I like documentaries. So at least documentaries about filmmaking or TV or actors or something like that. So, and I also grabbed Fright Night, which I don't have, for $5. And interestingly enough, this was sold the day before my birthday, so I think that's kind of neat. But yeah, it was weird because I had gone into the place to buy it, I don't know, a month before that, and I didn't see it, and then I went back and they had it. So, and this is from February, so I don't know how the hell I didn't see it. Maybe it was in the wrong spot or something, I don't know. Okay, that's it for DVDs. Moving on to Blu-rays, we have the Muppet movie, the nearly 35th anniversary edition. I have not yet watched this. I wanted to grab it though because I really like the Muppets. This has some new special features on it too, so that's kind of neat. Nothing spectacular. I guess the biggest thing is just the camera test, which I think is like 8 minutes. I haven't watched any of the special features or anything. I just bought this a couple days ago. I just haven't gotten around to watching it yet. Next up, we have Predators, which I've never seen. I just bought it because last weekend, almost 2 weekends ago, I went to Chicago Comic Con, and right across the street was Flashback Weekend, which was a horror movie convention. And at the horror movie convention, Danny Glover was there. So after we left, I went home and watched Predator 2, which I haven't seen in a long time. And it made me think, hey, I haven't seen Predators. I might as well go buy it and watch it for $9. Why not? I started watching it last night. We'll see how it pans out. So yeah, moving on. Next up I have is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, which is a movie that I thought was okay. I mean, everyone else seems to love this movie, but I was just like, it's okay. But I picked it up for, I think this was $8.99, the Steelbook. I like Steelbooks. I'm a Steelbook fanatic. I don't know. I just really like them because they look nice and everything. So yeah. Next up we have is Oliver & Company. This is the 25th anniversary edition, which makes me feel very old because I saw this in the theater in 1988 when I was 4. So it looks okay. I mean, honestly, I don't think it looks much better than the other DVD, but I like this movie. This is always a movie as a kid that I really liked, so it's kind of neat to be able to get it on Blu-ray too. Next up, I have A Good Day to Die Hard, which is not a very good movie, but I got it for $5 used. It's just the Blu-ray disc, doesn't have the DVD or the digital copy, which is fine with me. I haven't watched it. I heard the extended cut. They cut out Mary Elizabeth Winstead for some reason. I don't know why, but apparently they cut her out of that one. So I'll have to give it another shot. I saw it in the theater and I was just kind of like, it's okay. There's nothing like too spectacularly special about it. It's a bad Die Hard movie, that's for damn sure. But it's an okay movie. Just doesn't. It didn't feel like a Die Hard movie. Of course, neither did Live Free or Die Hard, but I like that movie. So, all right, next one up I have is Little Fockers, which again is not a. It's not the best movie, but it's an okay movie. It's not definitely not as good as the first two, but this one it's okay. Whatever. I got it for $5, so I figured, what the hell? It's a halfway decent movie. Next one up I have is Diary of the Dead, another movie that when I first saw it, I didn't really like it. I kind of watched a little bit of it when I first got it. I haven't finished it. I kind of want to, but I found it for $5 at Big Lots. So I picked it up. I figured, what the hell. Plus, at that convention I was at, George Romero was there too, so it was kind of like this was right before I went to the convention, so I figured, I might as well pick it up. Why not? Sorry, I'm not I'm not kind of all there right now. So, okay, I'm trying to make this more interesting for you guys. Next up, we got Pagemaster, which was when I bought it. It was actually out early because I guess Best Buy had put it out for their upgrade and save or whatever, so I got it for $5. It's a lot of people my age really like this movie. I loved it as a kid. Now it's just kind of, I don't know. It's just kind of there. It's not a horrible movie. It's not a bad movie by any means, but it's just, I don't know. It doesn't hold my interest as much as it did when I was a kid. And I hate this cover. I think this is a terrible cover, but what are you gonna do? Next up is That's My Boy, which is a movie that a lot of people really hated, and I kind of got that, but the more I watch it, the more I like it. It's one of those movies that just kind of grows on me. I know how stupid it is, but it's just a movie that kind of grows on me. And next up is Evil Dead, which was a movie that when I first saw it in the theater, I didn't really like it. I didn't hate it. I just kind of thought it was okay. I went out and bought this and watched it again. Now I love it. I just had a bad theater experience for the most part. A lot of stupid teenage girls who wouldn't shut up and whatnot. But I got this. This is a steelbook. This is probably one of my favorite steelbooks because I just love the cover back. It's so nice looking. I love steelbooks. I don't know what to say. I just do. Next up we have Vacation. I bought this. I already had it on Blu-ray, but I rebought it for the documentary, which they call a featurette, but it's like an hour and a half. But it's really good. It was on A&E Backstories, I think it was called. No, I'm sorry, Inside Story, excuse me. Backstory was AMC. Anyway, so that's the only new thing on this. I haven't watched it. I've seen the documentary before. In fact, before I bought that, I had recorded it off of a biography channel, so I've already seen it, so there's no need to rush back to watch it again. But it's a good documentary. I want to have it, so it was nice to have that. All right, next one up is Bullet to the Head. As you may know, I'm a big Stallone fan, so I just bought it. I had never seen it. I was gonna go see it in the theater, and it did so bad in the theater that it was gone. Like a week after it was there, so I didn't even get a chance to go see it. My review of this movie is, first of all, it's such a basic plot. I mean, his partner gets killed, so he goes out to try to find who killed him. Yeah, real interesting. And my description of the movie is, it's not bad, it's not good, it's just there. Hopefully Escape Plan, which is coming out in a couple months. Hopefully that'll be a good movie. I'm looking forward to that one. Next up we have the third season of Glee, which is something I've been holding off on buying because for whatever reason the seasons of Glee on Blu-ray are incredibly expensive. And I just can't bring myself to pay the like $50 or more for it. So I was able to get this for $20. price matched Amazon. And the irony is, I bought this the day before Corey Monteith. I really don't know how to say his last name. The day before he died, this guy. So that was ironic. But I've already seen the whole third season, but I'd like to have the whole series eventually. I'm not caught up in season 4, so I gotta buy it and watch it before season 5. But for whatever reason, Fox has delayed the release of season 4 to October 1st, which is a week after the season starts. So that kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to record the episodes or something because I'd really like to watch it, as it goes on this season. Next up I have is X-Men Origins Wolverine, which I don't like this movie, but I bought it to give it another chance. This was right before the Wolverine came out, plus I had a ticket for the Wolverine. That's the main reason I bought it. But I want to give it another shot. I haven't watched it yet, but I'll tell you this much right now. I did not like the Wolverine. I don't think Wolverine can stand on his own. He's a good character and everything like that, but I think he is, I don't know. By himself, he's boring. That's all I have to say about that. Next up I have is I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, which is a movie I had on HD DVD, but I had sold it a long time ago and I hadn't repurchased this yet. I got it at the Upgrade and Save for $5, so not bad. The Jerk, which is another movie I had on DVD, but I had sold a long time ago and I wanted to rebuy it, and I got it Best Buy for like $10. I don't remember. $12.99 maybe. $12.99 is probably the right price. So yep, same thing with Liar Liar, which is a movie I owned on DVD also. I watched it recently, and it's still pretty good. I mean, I'd seen this movie a lot when I was a kid, so yeah, it looks pretty good too. It stood up. I had seen it so many times that I didn't really want to watch it again. But it's been many years since I've seen it, so I think I had made up that time. Next up we have Kentucky Fried Movie, which I'd never seen before. Bought it because it was pretty cheap. I think I got it for $10. And I watched it, and I don't really like this movie. I thought, the guys that did Naked Gun and Airplane, this movie would be hilarious, but it's kind of stupid. Like, I don't know. Humor's stupid. That's all I have to say. Alright, and then we have Masters of the Universe, which is a movie that came out on Blu-ray I've been wanting to buy. Just didn't want to pay a lot of money for it. I got it for $9. I don't know. This is just a good nostalgic memory. It's not a good movie by today's standards, but I remember watching it as a kid all the time. So yeah, I really wanted it. I watched it when I first bought it, and it's actually really good. So okay, I'm gonna talk about the few Blu-ray 3D movies I bought. I got Resident Evil Retribution, which was a movie I had on Blu-ray, but I rebought, so I get it the 3D. I got it the Upgrade and Save for $12.99. I haven't seen this. I still have to watch Aftermath also, but I have that in 3D too. So, plus it's got the lenticular cover, so that makes me happy. Next up I have is Jurassic Park 3D. I don't know if I talked about this. I'd originally bought this when it first came out. It didn't look good on my TV, so I sold it. And then I realized that I'm an idiot. I have to change the settings on my TV so the 3D looks better, so it pops out more. And so I repurchased this. I haven't watched it, but I did test it out from the library, and it works much better now. So I repurchased it used for $20. Then I got the Smurfs in 3D, which I bought because the new movie was coming out. I liked the first one. Second one, not so much. The second one had a good premise. It just failed. There was something about it. It just wasn't as good. It wasn't as funny. I don't know. It kind of felt preachy a little bit, but this one I like. Hank Azaria is hilarious in this movie. I had repurchased this. I'd already owned it, but I wanted to get the 3D. So the 3D, which, by the way, on that movie it was probably a mistake, but whatever. All right, and the last thing I got here is Tron Legacy 3D. I got this for free. I already had Tron Legacy, but I got this one for free. I figured this movie would look good in 3D. I have not watched it yet. I just got this on last Tuesday, and I haven't watched it yet. I got it for free because through the Disney Rewards program I had enough points, so I just bought it. I figured, what the hell, they have nothing else good, so. Alright, that is it, guys. That is everything I purchased. I apologize if this was boring. I feel like I've been very monotone in this video, but I appreciate you guys watching. Any comments, just leave them below, and I will do my best to respond to all of them. And thank you. Thanks for watching.